Alright, welcome back. So, another review. Today, I'm bringing another review, and I'm Joshua Ozzy with the Uncharted Vapers. We're going to do an unboxing today, thanks to Denkat and Brando Pachenko. Thank you guys for your support, for me being able to bring down these reviews and show people and help people. So, without further ado, let's bring it down and unbox the new armor that I'm going to open for you today. So let's bring it down. Alright, so here we go. Kdest armor. So let's zoom it in some. Whoop, and focus. Alright, so there you go. Armor kit by Kdest. And you know what batteries I'm going to be using in this. So, on the package, let's bring that into focus. Long-lasting energy by external single 18650 battery, 2-week usage record, multicolor screen, 60 watt max power output. Nothing on the side or other side. Top says armor, bottom says armor, and then on the back, do a quick screenshot, let you read that, what comes in the kit. Then we're going to open it. You got your scratch and sniff on here for your authenticity or your barcode scanner to make sure that it is a legit product. So, without further ado, let's open it up. Alright, so let's try to use my fingernails today. Let's see if they work. Okay, there we go. Okay, it only want to come off in one little piece. That's okay. We'll grab it right here. No, we won't. There we go. Break it down that seam. Alright, so here we go. So, there we go. Kdest armor. How do we open it up? Let's shake it. Okay. So now, see if this is going to allow me. There we go. A box that actually opens. Wow, look how pretty that is. I don't know if you can see that, but look how pretty that is. That's like really a nice combo. Black, polished. I mean, the armor is all the way polished with that matte finish and that gold tip with the red button. Like, it's just all together really, really nice. Look at that. It's got a pull tab so you can get underneath of it, which we'll do in a second. So I just want to show you that. Wow, it's amazing. And so let's go ahead and pull this thing apart and see what's in the package. Let's get this focused again right there. So we're going to take our mod out of the package, which they have a finger cut out for you to do. Okay. There's where your screen is, your up and down buttons, airflow. Wow, this thing is just pretty. So let's see here. Let's find out. Okay. So right here on the very bottom, right there, let's focus it. You can see where you're going to pull it. Alright, so you can open it up right here. Open that up. There's your door to put your battery in with battery orientation for negative up, positive down. And now, woo! It just wants to jump at you. So, pre-installed coil, the drip tip, it looks like a 510. So let's go in my collection over here and let's see if we have a 510. Okay, 510s fit. So you can put a 510 in as long as you have an O-ring on it. And you can put your own on if you don't like the gold. And you can go from there. You know, it'll be a little bit looser, it seems. Let's find out. Yep. The other one has a little bit thicker of an O-ring, so if you have a thin O-ring one, it'll be a little bit loose, but it still fits, as you can see. So you can put another 510 drip tip on there. So I just wanted to test that out. Let's see if I have one with a thicker O-ring on it. Let's try this cheap-ass whistle tip. So it seems like it has a thicker O-ring. Boom, it fits right in. And you know, you can actually go matchy-matchy all black if you wanted to. Alright, pop that out, throw that to the side. We don't need to worry about it. We're going to run it with what it came. Run with what you brung, right? That's what they say. So you pop it out, the coil that's inside of this. Let's read it. It says best. Wow, that is tiny. best at 25 watts. This is a 0.45 ohm coil. I'm assuming mesh. Let's see what it says on the back. Yep, 0.45 ohm mesh. It says it comes with 2 of them. So fingerprints on this are from me fingering it. So let's clean that off. And all you do, let's see if there is a, yep, no, nope. Let's see here. So you're just going to slide your coil in. You want to base it on the airflow. So if you see how your coil slides in, you want it to face that airflow. Okay. And I'm assuming if you want to cut it down some, you can turn your coil around a little bit if you wanted to. So no problem there. So there's that coil. So there's your pod. So you're going to take it out, or you can leave it in. You're going to pop the nipple. You're going to fill your pod up. You know, I didn't read the back of this anyway, so it's got a unknown size capacity tank. It says, do not use, okay, this product is okay, yeah. Keep away from metal, cold, and heat. The damn box is made of metal. What are you talking about? And heat. It's got a coil inside. It's going to be hot. The operational range of resistance is 0.2 to 3 ohms. You make a 3 ohm damn coil, you ain't hitting nothing. So again, there's your pod. So you just slide your pod back in, just like that, and it'll clip down, it'll lock down, and then inside you have pins, which are your contacts for your pod. Just slide your pod in, boom, there you go, it click. We're done with that. So set this over here so you can see that. Let's open up the box, take the foam out. Now, what do we get inside of here? We get another card with the armor. It says armor on it, and it doesn't like me. Come out. Wow, it's like it's glued in. Okay, so you get an armor card. Certificate of Authenticity, armor by Kdest. That's pretty cool. But how do you know if it's real? Because this just a piece of paper with no numbers on it. But I guess if you do the scratch and sniff, I guess you can sniff it and find out. Is this real? So, tells you how to fill it. Okay, so let's zoom that in. Just going to go over some really quick basics of this because everybody knows how to use tanks and AIOs. Tells you to tank, fill it up with E-juice, close it up, put your battery on, put the tank back in. To change the coil, take the coil and change into the new coil. No crap. If 5 presses on, okay, it'll show the logo for 3 seconds to enter the home screen. Screen off, screen on mode. So unpopular. Screen will be off and enter in standby mode if no action is taken within 30 seconds. If standby mode, press positive or negative button, screen turning on. Fast press button 5 times to power off. Home screen display, battery power, output power, atomizer resistance, output, voltage puffs. Color of choice, key icon, da 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 da. 0.5 ohm coil, which this has a 0.45. It's best at 20. It says auto match 25 watts, and 1.2 ohm coil, 15 watts. And then it just tells you how to do a lot of different things. It tells you a lot of the functions of it, the mouthpiece, screen, plus it just gives you information. You can read it. Comes in a nice little sleeve for you to go over. You may have to put some force into it because it looks like it got glued in. Here's something that's really cool. So they send you a new coil, and it comes into what looks like a bullet casing. So I guess, you know, they kept that theme of that armor. So you pop it off, a little rubber plug, and you drop your coil out, and this coil here is another 0.45 ohm coil. So, cool. So, you have 2 of the same coils, both meant for 25 watts. And I really, really am digging this, you know, this holder. You know, it's much better than the typical plastic aluminum ones. And then, of course, you get a USB charging port or cord. Let's see, nothing else underneath. So, let's put our bullet holder back in. Let's put our manual back in. Put our thingy back in. Let's set that over there. So what I do is I'm going to show you is I pull my coil out, and today what I'm going to run is some indulged juice because I'm still steeping a few other ones. And I am running gold today. Oh no, silver. Which I believe is their strawberry flavor. And what I'm doing is I'm pre-soaking the coil. The reason why I do this is called a pre-break-in. And I'm very popular because everybody is messaging me. So hold on one second. And what I do is I put a little juice in the center just so it gets that coil on the inside because it is going to be a mesh coil. Even if it wasn't, I want the juice on the inside, outside. So there's that. Let's go ahead and pre-soak that. Let's put our coil back in, slip it in. We're going to slide it back into the box. Let me put my coil back in facing the airflow because I want it facing that instead. Set the pot in, click, pop the little nipple, and let's fill it up. So juice capacity, don't know, but fills up rather nice. So now, I'm going to grab a battery from over here. Let's find out which one is charged off of my case. If my cotton bag will get off the way. Let's see here, 4.20. Okay, so what better tribute than running a Kdest Blue inside of the armor? Let's do it the other way. They have the spring-loaded negative, so push it up and slide it in. And they have a battery ribbon. And then you're going to put the armor. Oh, and it's magnetized, so it goes in. The ribbon does not interfere with this. So what we're going to do, 5 clicks, 1, 2, 3. Ooh. It turned right on. So automatically it went to 25 watts, 0.58 ohms, even though it says 0.45. It is unlocked, so hold, lock and positive, wattage locked. So now you can't adjust the power up and down. Hold power, it's now unlocked. If you hold power, the power up and down button, and you can adjust your wattage to where you want it to be. So I'm going to put mine around 20 watts. Your puff counter, your time for how long you hit it, 0.2 seconds because I hit it with the juice inside. And then let's see here, 1, 2, 3, power locked. Okay, 1, 2, 3, power unlocked. Okay. I don't know how. I'll have to read how to change the colors on it, but it's got 1 puff now. So we're going to let this set here for 5 minutes. So without further ado, we're going to go back up top, vape on it, tell you my thoughts and opinions on it. It is a fingerprint magnet, it seems like, but it looks like a really nice device. So let's let that coil break in. And until then, let's bring this out, focus it. Okay, and so there's the Armor by Kdest. Let's focus that. There we go. So the Armor by Kdest, really nice. Those are my fingerprints. There was no fingerprints when it came in. And until then, let's go back up on top while this breaks in. So welcome back. So we're back on top with the Armor by Kdest. So the Kdest Armor. It's been setting now for probably, I don't know, a good 20 minutes plus. I took a couple hits on it, and then I changed the coil. I actually turned it sideways so it wasn't getting full airflow, so now the air has to come around. I've got it actually right now sitting at 25 watts. So I'm maxing the coil out right now. So let's see what it's like at 25 watts. Not bad. So I am using the Indulged Silver, which if I remember right, this is, let me confirm, the strawberry version, or it might be gold. That's strawberry. Let me just look it up real quick because I have the menu saved right here. Silver. It's blueberry. So this is a blueberry, and that's why it didn't taste like strawberry. So the blueberry is coming out really strong. So let's do this. Let's bring the wattage down to what I normally run, which is around 19 watts. Actually 18. Okay, so now I'm getting it. The blueberry is a lot more subtle, but it's still right there, really nice and sweet. The mod functions great. It's as soon as you touch it, it's firing. So that's a plus. They have large wicking holes in there. I'm watching the bubbles come up as I vape on it. So that's really nice. You have the window for the juice inside. It does have a USB, so either it's for updates, but I wouldn't personally charge this mod. I mean, there's really nothing bad about this. I mean, it's really small. It's light. You have the ability to change your drip tip. I mean, if you want to go, like, if I wanted to murder this thing out, as they say, you know, I can take out and get a different drip tip, make it smaller. And with the different drip tip, I mean, you're going to start changing the notes because this particular drip tip has a very small bore compared to what this comes with, which is a wide bore. And this fits in really nice and snug. 18 watts ain't enough, so let's go to 20. It's like the more wattage you go up, the more of the hit you're getting in your throat from this. And it is a 3 milligram. Very good juice. So, I mean, blueberry, was it blueberry jam on toast? No, it's actually mixed both a balance of flavor, tarty and jam. So that's why it's getting a little bit of a hit. That tartness to it of that blueberry is inside. And that comes down and hits you in the throat. So at a 3 milligram, it's definitely something that, you know, you may say is a 6 milligram, but it's definitely a 3. A lot more tame with the wide bore drip tip. I mean, I can't complain. It just looks good. Perfect fit in the hand. It feels great. And everything about it is amazing. And with that, everything seems to go together very, very well. So, pros. Max wattage of this thing, 60 watts. Does not round robin, so you have to go down, but it does. Does go down rather quick. Sorry, that tart's hitting me. Woo, let's go back down some. Let's go to 22 watts. It gives you your puff count, so that was 4.8 seconds. 0.59 ohm coil is what it's reading at. Volts 3.61. It gives you a battery life indicator up top, and it says Armor on the top. I mean, the presentation of the box is really nice. The coil holder is amazing. So with that, you just have an amazing ability to, you know, just have a great package. I mean, everything about it is good. I mean, if they came out with an RBA head for this thing, I think it'd be even better, because this thing here would just blow people away. It's lightweight. It's very nice and compact. When you fire it, you're not covering the buttons. You can lock out the buttons by holding the up and down buttons, so your wattage is locked so you don't accidentally bump it. Power, you can lock it so you can't fire it, so it does have a locking mechanism for fire. You'll unlock it, 3 clicks to lock it, 3 clicks to unlock the power switch. Hold the up and down button and you lock your wattage mode. I'll have to go through the manual some more, but I mean, it just seems like a great overall device, you know, inside and out. And, you know, watching it as it bubbles, large wicking ports, so therefore it's going to constantly get your juice going. You don't have to worry about dry hits. I mean, the flavor is there. There's no spit back. I'm not even getting spit back off of this coil. And it's amazing. Let me open it up and see what it looks like inside. See if there's any issues. Where's my... There it is. No issues. I see nothing coming out of the coil. The tank is not leaking. It's not even warm. I mean, overall amazing. I mean, running with the Kdest blue battery. I mean, it's just awesome. It's a great device. I would definitely say it's worth getting. If you have the ability to go out and you want a mod that's lightweight, single battery, goes up to 60 watts. I mean, yes, you're going to get coils, but I'm sure they have them. Get this mod. I mean, this is something I'd say it's just really nice. You know, it looks good. Okay, yeah, it's a fingerprint magnet. That's probably about the only con I can see on it. You know, is you getting your fingerprints on the shiny part, but just everything else looks great. I mean, the way you hold it, you don't block nothing. I don't know. It's like I want to repeat myself. I love the coil holder of everything on this besides the mod, but that coil holder has to blow out any coil that I've ever seen come in. Usually just get them in a plastic package with an aluminum seal. So, you know, vape production at 22 watts is amazing. And it's like the more you vape on it, the more it's breaking in, less the tardiness is coming out. And I just think it's an amazing device. I'm taking almost 5-second hits and no problems. No dry taste, no dry coil, no burn taste, no nothing. And ease of fill on this is just amazing. You literally just pop the door open, pop the thing, fill it up, and close it all back up. Just put your O-ring back in and boom, that's it. The only thing I would have suggested is maybe have an accessory pouch inside, say maybe a replacement O-ring for your drip tip, and maybe another plug for the tank itself. Those would be the only two things I would say would be better to have to make sure it's a complete kit. But, you know, that's about all I say. Maybe they have replacement pods, you know, something I have to look up. But yeah, great device, great kit. This is a review for the Armor from Kdest. And I hope you enjoyed today's review, and I'll catch you next time. This is Joshua Ozzie with the Uncharted Vapers, and I'll see you later.